Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Giselle. I love posting fashion, beauty, and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. Now, for those of you wondering where I've been, I've been having camera issues and I haven't been able to use any of the videos that I recorded previously, but that has been fixed. So needless to say, I'm gonna have a lot coming your way. So if you're new here and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe because you don't want to miss out on what's coming up. But today, I am spilling all the tea on my trip down to Atlanta for SEPHORiA 2024. So I'm gonna be covering my travel experience, hurricane and all. Right down to where I stayed, where we ate, places I recommend, of course my full-on SEPHORiA experience, and at the end, I've got two unboxings for you, okay? I have everything that I picked up in SEPHORiA, which is this massive bag right here, okay? And then I have the bag that you get that's included with your ticket, which is this right here. And this bag, this one you get when you're exiting the venue. So needless to say, it's going to be a heavily loaded vlog. Of course, I'm going to have timestamps down below. Feel free to skip to anywhere that you feel interests you more. But for those of you watching the whole thing, I highly recommend that you do, especially if you are thinking of heading down to Atlanta, because I'm going to be shouting out a couple places that I just think were wonderful. But other than that, feel free to grab a drink, feel free to pause and grab a snack, because we're going to be here for a hot minute. But let's go ahead and dive right in. Alrighty, so starting all the way at the beginning. So SEPHORiA this year was only scheduled for 2 days, which was Friday the 27th of September and Saturday the 28th of September. Now I had a ticket for Saturday 28th of September, the morning session, which I think was like from 11 to 2. 3 hours only, and the master class was supposed to be with Mario, from Makeup by Mario. Okay, so previously, last year, 2023 session, they did a preview party, which I was invited to. And the only reason why I was invited to that is because I have a SEPHORiA credit card. So the invitation came straight from the bank that manages that credit card. So I, hoping to get another preview party invitation, I booked it for Thursday, because back in 2023, the preview party was held a day before officially SEPHORiA started. So I booked the ticket for Thursday, hoping to get invited to this event. And then I figured, if anything, if we don't get invited, I will have Thursday to settle in, Friday to sightsee, Saturday to do SEPHORiA and anything else that I didn't get to do. And then Sunday, we were flying back. Okay, so come Thursday, we start seeing that Hurricane Helene was making her way to or towards Atlanta, I believe it was, and it was raining. There were warnings. I was getting emails from the airline saying if I wanted to cancel, I could get a full refund. But I kept checking the status of my flight, and it still said on time. There were no delays yet. So my boyfriend and I, he didn't want me to travel alone, so he came with me on this trip. He was just like, what do we do? Do we go? Should we cancel? And I didn't want to cancel because if you saw my 2023 SEPHORiA experience, then you will know what I went through with that. But long story short, I never got a refund from that event, where the same thing happened related to a tropical storm. I didn't get a refund for that, and I also never got my swag bag. So I was not looking to cancel this year, okay? I refused. So we went to the airport, we flew out just fine. Thankfully, there was just a little bit of turbulence getting closer to Atlanta, but it wasn't even crazy. I've been through worse turbulence. This was just like a little bumpy for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, and that was it. So thank God that everything just went pretty smoothly. We got to Atlanta. We picked up the rental. As soon as we picked up the rental, it started pouring. And of course, we didn't have an umbrella. We were not prepared for that. And it rained all day, you guys, okay? I already had tickets for the Georgia Aquarium, which was such a wonderful experience. If you have not been to the Georgia Aquarium and you live in Georgia, or if you live in Atlanta even, what are you doing? You need to go to this aquarium. To anyone else watching, if you're planning on going to Atlanta, do not skip it. Funny enough, I booked a couple extra things in there. So they offer a tour called Beyond the Seas, I think it's called, and they take you like backstage where they feed the animals. And they also take you backstage, like where, I'm saying backstage because that's what they call it, but it's more like a behind the scenes, like where the trainers work and the vets. And they take you where they feed the animals, and they also take you where the big tank is, where they have the whales, sharks, and all of that. They take you to the top of that, and you see them all come up and just swim like right at the edge. It was so beautiful. And then they also take you to this other section that they have where they're working on coral, and they have this huge like saltwater filtering system, and it was just so cool to get to see how these places function, understand how important it is to preserve these habitats and understand these animals. And I just had such a wonderful experience. And let me tell you, the dolphin show, it's included with your general admission. You don't have to pay for the dolphin show. That's not extra. But I do highly recommend, I saw an add-on for an extra $5 to reserve preferred seating. Do that. Because preferred seating puts you right above where they call it like the wet area where you can get splashed on. That the preferred seating is right above that, so you get this really nice view of the top of the water tank, and you also get this overall like panoramic view, so that you're able to see when the dolphins are swimming beneath, and you also see when they're jumping up and doing all these tricks. It was wonderful. I highly recommend that you do that. And then also included in your ticket is a show to see was it the sea otters or the sea lions? One of those. They put on a really cute show too. It was a little more quirky, right? But it was definitely worth going. We were in that aquarium for about 3 hours, and it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Highly recommend it. But then after the aquarium, oh no, stop. I completely skipped breakfast. Okay, so when we got the rental, it was still too early to check into the hotel. So we were like, maybe we should just go grab some breakfast. So we went to this place called Buttermilk Kitchen. If you live in Atlanta, you must know about Buttermilk Kitchen. If you do not know about Buttermilk Kitchen, you need to go. That is the best fried chicken that I have ever had in my life, okay? I had the fried chicken and waffles. We also ordered pancakes. We ordered way too much food for us, but we got the, and then my boyfriend got like an omelet of some sorts. I'm pretty sure I took pictures. I'm gonna be inserting pictures everywhere if I haven't done so already. But yes, that breakfast was delicious, 10 out of 10, that fried chicken. I came back to New York and I was still craving fried chicken. That's how good that fried chicken was. If you haven't been to Buttermilk Kitchen, you need to get on it. All right, but then perfect. After that, we went to the hotel. We stayed at the Waldorf Astoria up in Buckhead. More on that later. But yes, after we checked into the hotel, then we went to the aquarium and we did all those wonderful things. Now after the aquarium, we went back to the hotel to freshen up because my boyfriend was actually going out to dinner to meet this group of guys that he's been playing online games with for years. And when I say years, I mean like ever since middle school. I think he told me he's known most of them. So when I say that those guys have been around longer than I have, I mean that, because my boyfriend and I have been together for 12 years now. We've been together 12 years now, and those guys were already around when I met him. So just imagine, like, it was so cool to meet them all for the first time. We went to go get Korean barbecue, which is another place that I'm recommending to you guys. It's called Miss Gogi's. I'll insert pictures and I'll insert links down below in case you're curious. But that place was really good. It was very chill. It's not upscale or anything like that. Feel free to show up and wear whatever. And thank God that it was open, because so many places were closed because the rain was just so bad that everyone was really, really afraid of flooding at that point. So they were open. We went, we had a really nice dinner. It was just us and another table. So it was very, very chill. We were there for quite some time. And then after that, we wanted dessert. So we went to go get Jeni's ice cream, another place that I'm recommending to you guys. Now, if you're not familiar with Jeni's, if you don't live in Atlanta, that's okay, because they do sell Jeni's in grocery stores. Just next time you go, keep an eye out. They're little pints that you can get at the grocery store, and the flavors are amazing. So we went to Jeni's. And it was just so good, especially like being in the parlor where they make it was really, really nice. My favorite flavor was the honey vanilla bean, I think it was called. But they also have a bunch of other flavors. I'm gonna list them up here, the ones that we tried and recommend, because it's so many. And when you find a good ice cream, it's everything. But yes, after that, we went back to the hotel, because at that point we were just exhausted. Like, both physically we were exhausted, emotionally we were exhausted, just mentally. It was a day full of just stimulation. We were done after that. So that's pretty much day one. Alrighty, now here comes day two. Friday morning, we wake up, we're feeling like tired, but also like really refreshed, because the bed in the hotel was just phenomenal. We had such a wonderful night's sleep, which, by the way, we were staying at the Waldorf Astoria up in Buckhead, in case I didn't mention that. Let me go ahead and insert a room tour for you guys so you can take a look. I almost forgot to film this. It's just, we had so much planned, so much go that every time I wanted to film something else was happening, and I just didn't have time. But let me go ahead and insert this room tour so you guys can take a look. It was just so spacious, and everything was just so beautiful. There was such a nice, elegant touch to the room. The hotel in general was just so stunning. It really did feel like you were not in Atlanta when you went to the hotel. Like, my boyfriend, he said it felt like if you were going to the Manor house, the Bruce Wayne house, I should say. So if you're a Batman fan and you're familiar with Bruce Wayne, then you know that he just lives in this extravagant, gorgeous mansion. That is really what it felt like. It felt like old money, but with like a classic spin on it. Which, by the way, if you're curious to check out the hotel, you do not need reservations. They host certain things that you can reserve. Or if you're in the neighborhood and you just want to have a cocktail, they do have a bar next to the restaurant. The restaurant is called Brassica. I don't remember what the bar is called, but you can literally just walk in and go to the bar and buy a drink. So I highly recommend that you do, just so that you can go and take a look and see for yourself how nice it is. What I will say though is the hotel does not have self-parking. So if you show up with a car, they're going to ask you if you want valet. But there is a mall across the street. We were gonna do it, but then we just decided not to. We used a hotel credit that we get with our credit card to offset some of the hotel fees. It was just more convenient for us. But if you don't want to handle or deal with valet, I should say, I highly recommend just parking your car in the mall and then walking over to the hotel. Quick tip right there. But yes, that hotel was so stunning. And so when we woke up, we just did not want to deal with getting dressed and looking for food. So we treated ourselves to room service, okay? We got a continental breakfast because I wanted nice, fresh, hot coffee. So we got that. We also got lemon ricotta pancakes. And we also got a farmer's omelet. Yeah, the farmer's omelet, which I have to say, I think that farmer's omelet was probably the best thing that they offered there. It was just jam-packed with vegetables and turkey, and the potatoes were like deep fried in something, maybe duck fat, but they were just like really crispy and crunchy on the outside and then just soft and just perfection on the inside. So if you decide to stay there and you're looking at the room service menu for breakfast or brunch, get the farmer's omelet. You will not regret that. I recommend it 1000%. But yeah, so after that, we hit the gym because we wanted to see how the Waldorf Astoria does the gym. I have to say, I wasn't expecting like an Equinox kind of thing. But the gym area was very nice. It was very clean. They had separate rooms where you could go in and pick like a video and it would play, and they had all this equipment in there for you. They had complimentary bottles of water. They also had like flavored water for you to treat yourself to. And they also had like fruits there in case you needed like a little spike of sugar or something. And of course they had towels there for you to use and things like that. So the gym was very nice. It was empty. It was so nice to have a gym all to ourselves for the most part. So yeah, like definitely if you're traveling, take advantage of the hotel amenities. We unfortunately did not get to hang out at the pool. They have an indoor pool that just looked amazing. We didn't get to do that. We didn't get to go check out the spa either. So that we missed out on. We were just so busy, and by the time we got back to the hotel, every time we were just exhausted. But after the gym, we decided to hit up Ponce City Market. Oh my god, this was probably one of my favorite places as well to go. Ponce City Market was so cool. The whole setup of it was fun. It was like a mall, but not really, because it was a lot of food places, all kinds of food as well. But then here and there was like a store, and it could be like a Williams Sonoma, or it could have been like a Sephora. Like it was so mixed and cool. I love the setup of that. I went to King of Pops. I loved King of Pops. If you guys are in Atlanta, you need to go check out King of Pops if you've never been. They offer like frozen drinks. Some can be cocktails, others can just be like frozen lemonade with no alcohol in it. And then you get these like little pops as like the garnish for your drink. I loved it. I went there twice, so that was my first time going. I don't remember what I got. I think it was a blueberry lemonade and I think it had a vodka in it, and then the pop was the lemonade. So good, so good. I sipped it and I was in heaven. We also checked out a French bakery that was there that was really good. And then we stopped by Minero's to try the tacos because I had seen a vlog that someone else had done. I was looking up like places to check out in Atlanta, and I saw someone mention that Minero's was really good. And then his friends, my boyfriend's friends, also said that Minero's was really good. So we went in there, we got some tacos, we got a quesadilla, we got some chips and dip. Did we get something else? I don't remember if we got a burrito or not. I'm not sure, but I'll insert pictures. If you are close to this Ponce City Market, you need to go check out Minero's. The food was so good, and the prices were relatively, I would say, cheap compared to New York, and it was so filling, and the staff was really nice. And what I enjoyed the most is that they brought chips for us individually. Usually when you order like dips, they'll bring you like one little bucket of chips or like a bag of chips. This place brought us chips individually. So that to me speaks volumes, okay? And it was really good. So highly recommend Minero's. And then after that, we went back to the hotel because we just wanted to wind down a little bit. And then we were kind of hungry towards the end of the night because we hadn't really had dinner yet. So we went to Cafe Intermezzo. Yeah, we went to Cafe Intermezzo for like a nightcap. We were looking for like late places that are open late in Atlanta, and Cafe Intermezzo came up for me on my Google search, and I was like, huh, this place looks like a little jazz club. And needless to say, like 1000%, they didn't have live music, but that was definitely the vibe. Now, if you're going to Cafe Intermezzo, I highly recommend you call in advance to get your name on the list, because when we got there was a really big wait, meaning like people waiting to be seated already. They told us the wait time was about 45 minutes. Thankfully, it went by a lot quicker. I think we only really waited like 20 minutes, I would say. We went outside and we sat on a bench because the weather was really nice. So we figured we would like chat a little bit and talk about what we were doing and what we wanted to do while we waited to get called on. But listen, once we were seated, it was such a vibe to be there. We ordered the chicken salad sandwich on the croissant, and that came with chips. I thought it was gonna be like a little bite, but it was huge, okay? Like, they do not joke around with their portions. It was huge. And then to drink, I got a latte. I ordered a Bailey's latte. And so they brought me the hot latte, regular latte, but then on the side, they gave me a shot of Bailey's, and it was so good. And my boyfriend, he got, what did he order? He ordered something that came with, oh my God, I don't remember. Hang on. Okay, I had to look at the menu really quick. So I correct myself. I got the Bailey's cappuccino, not the Bailey's latte. That's what I got. And then he got the Kahlua, coffee. And his coffee was really good too. Mine kind of tasted stronger because it wasn't all mixed together. The Bailey's was separate, so I was taking a sip of one and a sip of another. His, everything was mixed together, so his was stronger in the sense that like you could really sense the alcohol, but mine was stronger in like the coffee sense. So depending on what you want, kind of go that way. And then for a pastry, we ordered the tres leches cake that they offer. Don't get it. It wasn't bad. It was just dry. So if you're not familiar with the tres leches cake, it is literally what it sounds like. It's just like a pound cake, and it's supposed to be really soaked in milk, in 3 types of milk at least. That's why it's called tres leches, 3 milks. But that cake was really dry. So don't recommend that. Probably try something else, maybe like a red velvet. I think they would make really well, but tres leches was a no-go. But we stayed there for quite a bit. We chatted a little bit. It was just such a nice vibe. The lighting was like dark and red, and all the tables had like candles on them. So it was just like a really nice, like really romantic, slightly sensual setting. It really felt like just being in a jazz bar. So we really had fun with that nightcap. And then after that, we went back to the hotel because I had to get ready and wake up early for SEPHORiA. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to day 3. Oh my God. Moving on to day 3. SEPHORiA, okay? So I woke up early, okay? I said I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna do all these things, I'm gonna go looking super cute, start the vlog in the hotel. Listen, I managed to get up early. It took longer to fix my hair than anticipated. I was dealing with a lot of humidity from the storm. Like, I forgot how bad humidity is down south. My hair was not having it. I had to constantly like heat style it and put a lot of oil in my hair. And even then, like with a lot of oil, it was still like not where I wanted it to be, but that's okay. So needless to say, I was late for breakfast. We decided to go down to the restaurant in the hotel down Nebraska for breakfast to avoid like dealing with the room service, waiting and all of that. Honestly, we would have probably been better off just ordering room service, because then at least we would have had the food there with us. But I was 45 minutes late, which just really sucks because they only give you 3 hours at the venue. And it was hard to find. There was no parking. They had these designated drop-off zones that you had to find. And I was freaking out because this year they started these new like requirements. They required you to go with a small clear bag that couldn't be bigger than like a 5x6, I think it was. That was not an issue last year. They also had a restriction on cameras. You could only take your phone. They weren't letting you go in with cameras. I was so upset by that because why did I even bother taking my camera to the strip? You know, like, but yeah, I didn't have anything in that size, much less clear, to take stuff in. So thank God that I had a Ziploc bag in my purse that I put some toiletries in. I ended up showing up, walking through security with all my stuff in a Ziploc bag for them to let me in. Thank God it worked. And then as soon as you walk in, thank God too, they give you this big black bag so that you can start your collection of items. So it wasn't too embarrassing. It was just like, how are you gonna tell me at a beauty event that I have to show up with a clear bag? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna order one online just to have on hand, because I understand why they would have that requirement. I didn't know about it until literally the day before, like at night when I got an email for it. And I was just like, what? That's a whole other thing, okay? But the most important thing is that we got through it. All right, so let's go ahead and just dive into the full SEPHORiA experience. Alrighty, so SEPHORiA 2024 was held at the Pullman Yards in Atlanta, Georgia this year. I have to say there were good things about this venue and there were bad things about this venue. So the bad things, I mentioned a few already. It was hard to find. There was no parking. The designated parking drop-off areas were like confusing, because it was basically like you were looking for these signs at the street that said like drop off here. I wasn't a fan of that. But then another thing that I didn't like about this venue, I don't know if it's because it was smaller, they didn't have a lot of brands there that they had last year. Like for example, I did not see Dior there this year. I didn't see Caudalie either. So if you saw Caudalie or Dior, let me know, because I walked around what I thought was the whole venue and I did not see those two brands. I also saw a handful of other brands that I hadn't seen before, but then I did see new brands that weren't there last year either. So I don't know if they just like switched it up or they weren't able to get everybody this year, but in terms of like brands, there was definitely more last year than this year. Also, a thing to note is a lot of brands weren't giving out full-size items this year. I think the only brand that I can think of off the top of my head that gave me a full-size item was Pharmacy. Whereas last year I got full-size items from Pharmacy again, but also Sunday Fridays. Oh, that's another brand I didn't see this year, Sunday Fridays. If you guys saw Sunday Fridays, let me know. I didn't see them at all, but I didn't get anything full size from Sunday Fridays because I didn't see them. Last year I got full size items from Moroccan Oil. They didn't do that this year. So it was a little surprising, really disappointing that I didn't get a lot of full size items like I thought I would. But other than that, it was nice. It was nice that everything was on one floor. Okay, so that was one thing about the event at New York that was not that great. So if you weren't fully aware, in New York they had 2 floors. So I spent a lot of time on the first floor and I barely got to reach the second floor and explore it before I was told it was time to leave. So at least this time, even being 45 minutes late, I was able to reach a lot of the booths because everything was on the same floor. So I had like a good view of like what lines were longer than others, which brings me to the worst thing about SEPHORiA 2024, which really were the lines. I'm really disappointed with how many people they tried to cram in there. I heard one security guard say that it was over 2,000 people in there, which I fairly believe to be true because, listen, I was in the Joe Malone line for like 30 minutes. That was one of the longest lines that I saw, so I said, you know what, let me tackle this one first and get it out of the way. They have to be giving out something good. By the time I got close enough to the front to see what was being handed out, you will not believe that all they gave out was a fragrance sample, and not even like a deluxe size, okay? Those little fragrance samples that you get at Sephora all the time as like a sample with your order. That's what they were giving out, and not even a bunch of those. Just one of those is what they were giving out, and the line was massive. So believe that when I realized that, I was fuming. Okay, I was fuming. But then I said to myself, if I leave now, then all this time that I've been standing here will be worthless. So just finish the line, get the sample, and move on. So I did that. But that was pretty much the case for every brand. There was a massive line, long wait times as well. And a lot of these lines, they were taking long because the brands were requiring you to be very interactive to get items, which I understand, right? That's the point of SEPHORiA. But if you're only giving people 3 hours to venture around, including a masterclass in those 3 hours, it's just not enough time for everyone to stop and engage with these brands and do all these games and try to learn all these things. It just wasn't enough time. It really was not. I saw a lot of people doing like a buddy system where they would have like a friend in one line, a friend in another, and then another, and then whoever was getting to the front first, like they would all group up with that person. That happened to me in almost every line that I was in. The last one, I almost lost my top because this one girl, I noticed she was on the phone the whole time texting. Then right before we get to the front, literally like 3 people ahead of us, then her big group of friends comes, and it was like 5 people. And I was just like, I literally had to bite my tongue to not say something because they came and they shoved themselves in front of me. It wasn't even like, hey, excuse me, or hey, I'm so sorry. Like, none of that. They just came and they shoved themselves right in front of me. And then they pretended like that was fine, right? And I was trying to make eye contact with all of them because I wanted them to see the fury in my eyes. They would not look at me. And then when it was time to get the items, they were taking their sweet time and talking to the brand people. And it's just like, be considerate. Like, these lines could have moved so much faster if people, instead of just thinking about themselves, were being considerate of the other person waiting. So I don't know, maybe that's like a tip for you guys. Next year, if you decide to go, don't go alone. Implement the buddy system because apparently that was like the only way to see all the brands. I didn't get to see all the brands that I wanted to. I missed Charlotte Tilbury and I missed Sol de Janeiro, because the lines were so long that I got to the point where they just shut down the line completely and you couldn't even get in the lines anymore because the time was close and they knew that it just wasn't gonna get to that, so they just shut down the lines. Needless to say, it was very hard to get footage in there because I was with my phone, I should say, trying to use it as a camera. Once this bag started getting full, it was really hard to just record anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a couple of clips that I was able to snap so that you guys can see what was there. A couple of people offered to take pictures while I was there, but it was just, there were so many people that honestly, I think it really did take away from the joy of being there, because people weren't in that mindset of like, wow, this is cool, let me go check out this brand, let me see like what new launches they have, let me connect with the people working there, and like none of that. That wasn't the mindset. The mindset was go, 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 get all the free stuff, go, 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 stand in that line, stand in that line. Like that was really the mentality. So I don't know. I really think, which by the way, if you attended SEPHORiA and you received the survey, please complete it and be as detailed as possible and just give all your critiques. I'm going to be filling mine out shortly after this video because I definitely have my 2 cents to give on this year's experience compared to last year's. Which by the way, I had also reached out to the Sephora credit card area to see if they would have a preview party this year, because I was like, well, if I'm gonna be there, let me just ask to see if they're gonna have one. Maybe they're only doing it for people that have their accounts registered in that area. The couple of people that I spoke to told me that they were not doing a preview party this year, which turned out to be a lie, because while I was there, the security guards had an extra badge on their IDs for the preview party. So they definitely had one. But I was looking around on social media and I couldn't find any content creators that posted about it like they did last year. Sephora didn't post anything regarding that either. So I don't know if the preview party maybe was different. Maybe it was just for like the brands to come together. I don't know, but they did have one. How they did it, nobody knows apparently. So that's going to be something that I mentioned. I really think that if you're a Sephora Rouge member and you have the credit card, you should be invited to a preview event. It doesn't have to be like before they open, but, or maybe you should be allowed to enter earlier. I don't know, but I don't think if you're a Rouge member, at least, that you shouldn't be offered some kind of benefit, especially if you buy a ticket. I don't know. Sephora needs to figure that out. I don't think it's right, especially if you're someone that's always buying your things at Sephora like I am. You know, I think there should be like something extra for us that are so devoted to this brand. But yeah, so that was pretty much the experience. I don't have a brand that stood out more than the others. Truthfully, this experience, I think it's worth it to go to SEPHORiA if you live where they're hosting it, because the ticket itself is worth it considering everything that you get. Even with the price increase of the ticket and them only giving you 3 hours instead of having like an option to be there all day like they did last year, I think it's still worth it considering everything that you get. However, if it comes down to traveling to this event and like booking a hotel and dealing with car rentals and all these things, unless they change it next year and they offer like some kind of VIP ticket where you can be there all day, then I don't think it's worth it, because they kick you out right at the time and they like really make it a point that you need to get out. Like it's not even like you can try and like stay a little longer. Like no, they kick you out. So I don't think 3 hours is enough time. Which by the way, I didn't make it to the masterclass because I was 45 minutes late, so I had a lot of ground to cover, and I decided I kind of had to make a choice whether to go sit in this masterclass or try and take advantage of a lot of people leaving to hit a couple more brands that I didn't get to hit. So that's what I did. Unfortunately, a lot of people did the same thing. So the venue was maybe like a third of it emptied out. A lot of people stayed behind because they had the same idea I did. So the lines were still long. I don't know. I think they also need to consider something for the lines as well. I think maybe the booths, if you're gonna have that many people there, you should have 2 lines. One for people that really want to interact with the brand and get to know it and all these things. And kind of like a fast lane where you just go and you get your samples or your free items or whatever, and you rotate to the next place that you want to go. I think that would have helped a lot too, because a lot of us that were looking to these brands, we weren't really looking to socialize with them or see what was new. We just kind of wanted to grab our stuff and go. So I don't know, maybe that's another 2 cents that I'll suggest in my survey. But yeah, all in all, I didn't think, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at a list of bullet points that I made just to make sure that I cover everything. But yeah, I hit all my points. I don't think it's worth it unless you live there. Will I be going next year? It depends. I said no last year, and I went out of my way to travel to a town where a city. I went out of my way to travel to a city that was pending a hurricane, and I still went down there anyway. So I'm not gonna say no. I think it really depends on where they do it. My 3 places that I think where they're gonna do it is either Florida, Texas, or California. I heard a lot of people complaining that they haven't been doing the events how they used to do them in LA. So maybe it could be that SEPHORiA says, you know what, we've dealt with the hurricanes twice, we're not going to do it a 3rd time, let's just go do it in LA. If they do it in LA, I'll go. I think they're going to do it in Florida though, because it seems like they're going south, and the next state would be Florida, so either Orlando or Miami. If they do it in Miami, it would be really cool if they did it in the Miami Beach Convention Center, because that place is huge and you can definitely house a lot of brands in there and fit people comfortably there. So that would be like the ideal location if that's where they decide to do it. That would be perfection. But I also see them doing it in like Houston or Texas, because it looks like they're kind of going like in a circle. But I don't know. I think it's either Florida or California, Miami or LA. We will see. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on SEPHORiA. If you have a question that I didn't answer, please feel free to hit me up down below. I'm trying to think big picture, but if you have anything specific that I didn't mention or just feel like asking, don't be shy, feel free to ask. And okay, let's go ahead and start these unboxings. Alrighty, so the first unboxing that we're going to do is everything that I collected while I was there. So they gave you, or I should say they gave me, this big black bag to start my collection process as soon as I walked in. Thank goodness, because I was so embarrassed having my stuff in a Ziploc. Let's turn the page on that. But as soon as you walk in, there were a couple of booths there that I didn't get to hit either because the lines were already really long. But I did see a SEPHORiA, like a Sephora credit card booth. And last year, they gave out a bunch of stuff. They gave out stickers, they gave out fanny packs, they gave out like little pillows, gum, like they had all these things. So I was like, oh, let me hit up the Sephora booth to see what they're giving out this year. All I got were these 2 hats, which I took them anyway. I really like this one. I think this one will be really nice like next summer, because it's not really branded. It's just like a cute little pair of lips. Now on the back it does say Sephora credit card, but no one really looks at the back of the hat, so I thought this was cute. And then this tie-dye one is cute too, and then this one is reversible. So you can turn it into like an all black hat like this. But then this one, the issue with this one is that it is branded. So, but you know, it was cute to get. So I picked those up. Now let me show you the totes that I got from different locations. So this one was from Valentino. Cute little tote. This looks like a really nice, just everyday tote to take with you. Really cute, very light. And then inside, there's a couple things in here. Inside we have a couple of samples. So we have the Couture in a Lipstick, Vibrant Matte, Long Wear, and Comfort in the shade 100R Standout and Nude. So we have a little mini lipstick in here. Let's take it out. This is what it looks like. I hope you can see the brand logo on it. And then, ooh, this color's pretty. Hang on, let's swatch. This is a really pretty color. Oh my God, right up my alley. Right up my alley, this color. Let me show you. It's a really pretty pink. Oh my God, I think I'm definitely going to try this on. That's pretty. Okay. So far, so good. Because when I walked by Valentino, I just got the tote. I didn't realize that there was stuff in it. And then here's a sample of Valentina Donna, Born in Roma, the Gold. So I believe this is a new fragrance because I don't recall seeing. Yeah, okay. So that's what the bottle looks like right there. The Gold. Okay, and that's it for this. There's a lot in this bag, so I'm gonna try and be quick for you guys. And just remember, if you have any questions on anything, let me know down in the comments. But the next bag that I was able to get is from Forever Mood. Now this one is a lot bigger, and this is what it looks like. And then on the back, it says Forever Mood. And then inside this one, if you hear that munching in the background, by the way, that is Nikita, because every time I film, she just decides that she wants to start biting her bones. So, okay, there's a really nice, there's a really nice size sample in here of Forever Mood, I Am Her. So that's a really good sample size right there. Really nice. And there's also a keychain in here. Oh, that's cute. So this is what the keychain looks like. It says there's a number 4 and an R and just like a clip. Let me show you guys the clip side right there. Okay, and that's it for this one. This is a really nice big size. I'm definitely gonna use that one. Okay, and then the next bag that I got is a bag that I got last year, but this year's is a lot smaller. Now this one is from Moroccan Oil. And let me tell you, the line to get this tote was huge. But this is what it looks like. If you guys remember, the one that I got last year was gigantic. Definitely like beach size bag. This one isn't as big, but it's still beautiful. It's the same pattern with the big handles. Here she is. And there's nothing inside of this one. Yeah, nothing inside of it. It's just the tote. Which they gave out full-size hair perfume bottles last year, so I don't know what's up with that. All right, now the next tote is from Pattern by Tracy Ellis Ross. So this is what it says in the front. I think it says, let me just read it, every moment, every day, every pattern. And then on the back, it says juicy and joyful. There we go. Now this one feels more like a grocery store bag, to be honest with you, but there's 2 big samples in here. So there's a Palo Santo leave-in conditioner and a Pattern Tradition mask. Oh, transition mask. So they gave me a leave-in conditioner and a mask, but no shampoo. But that's what they look like. They're really big, so it looks like you can get a good 2 uses maybe out of this. Okay, so that's that. Oh, they also, while we were waiting in line because it was so hot in there, they were walking around giving us these things, which were basically like to fan yourself, because that's how hot it was in there. Listen. Moving on to the next bag. This one is from Glow Recipe. This is probably my favorite. because it's so cute. Look at it. It's like, it's small, but it's big enough to fit a lot of stuff, and I just love the look of the bottles there. I don't think there's anything in the tote. No, there's nothing in the tote, but they gave us something in addition to. But yeah, this is a tote. Super cute. Alrighty, so that wraps up the totes, and now I'm just gonna start deep diving into this bag, and I'll just show you guys as I go. If you have any questions, let me know down below. But the first one is this pouch here from Kerastase. It comes with like a little wristlet here, which I thought was cute to just have on the go with you. And the items that they included inside were the elixir, so 2 samples of the new elixir oil that they've been promoting. They also included a Premier sample. I believe this is a conditioner. It says rinse out. Okay, so yeah, a conditioner right there. And then they included a couple of pins in here that are pretty cute. So one is a bottle actually of the elixir, which I hope the camera's picking it up correctly. Yep, there it is. So a pin for that. Also just a pin with the Kerastase logo. And finally, another pin that says the shine of an icon. All right there. All right, and that's what we picked up from Kerastase. Now the next item is from Drunk Elephant. I like stopping by Drunk Elephant because they usually give you some kind of pouch like this, and it's usually packed with a couple of samples inside. So for this one, they included quite a few. Let's see, we have the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This one right here, the pink line, and then from the blue line we have the Protini Polypeptide Cream. Oop, I dropped it. And then the last item is the Be Goldie Bright Drops. So these are like the 3 deluxe samples that came in the bag. And additionally, there's a Sea Luma Hydra Bright Serum along with, okay, just a breakdown of the new product. So this is what the pouch looks like. All right, and that's Drunk Elephant. And now moving on to Pharmacy, which if you saw my 2023 SEPHORiA, you would have seen that they also gave us fresh honey. I was really hoping to get that again this year because that was just a nice touch from the brand. But this year we just got a Brighten Up 3% TXA Dark Spot Toner, but it is a full size. So this was nice that they provided a full size product. I think this was the only brand that I got a full size product from. We'll see as I keep going, but I don't recall getting one from any other brand. And I believe this is a new launch from Pharmacy as well. And this is what it looks like. It's 1.7 fluid ounces. And then from Supergoop, we got a yellow pouch. And inside, we have a couple of deluxe samples as well. So there's a travel size unseen sunscreen and a glow screen in golden hour. This is what they look like. And they also included a sample pack of their Protect Tint SPF 50. So those are the shade ranges that they have in the sample pouch. And this is what it looks like. All right, getting through these pretty quickly. Now the next one we have is from NARS. I actually managed to get 2 of these because when I did my second round, let me see if I can find it. If not, oh, here it is. So yeah, I got 2 of these because as we were getting kicked out, I decided to do a second round, and the associate that was standing in front of the booth, she was just handing them out to everybody. And as I passed by, she kind of just passed it to me, and who was I to say no? So I got 2 of those. And inside there's a Power Matte lipstick in the shade Dragon Girl 132. And there is also a explicit lipstick in the shade Body Heat 803. So let's go ahead and open these. This is Dragon Girl 132. Oh, this packaging is really nice. Look at this packaging. That is very nice. Let's open it. Ooh, okay. I can see why this is called Dragon Girl. It is a true blue red, but that's very pretty. So that's the shade right here. That's Dragon Girl. And now the other one is Body Heat 803. Let me see. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one is definitely more of a nude. Oh, I really like this color. I'm definitely going to be wearing this color actually. This is Body Heat right here. It's definitely like a nude brown. Perfect for the season coming up. Stunning. The formula feels really nice and hydrating as well. All right, let me open up the second pouch just to make sure I don't have a different color of anything in there. Oh, this pouch only has 1. This one also has Body Heat 803. Okay, but it doesn't have the Power Matte lipstick. Is this a full-size lipstick? Now I need to look up NARS to see, because I think this is a full-size lipstick. I think it is. But okay, moving on to the next one. All right, now remember that I mentioned Glow Recipe. This is what they gave us alongside the tote. So it's a little set that says Get Glowing With Me. And it includes a deluxe size of the Watermelon Glow Dewdrops, a deluxe size of their new launch of this purple one. Let me tell you what it is really quick. The Glow Recipe Blackberry Retinol Blemish Serum. So this is a recent launch, and they actually included a deluxe size of this one for us to try. And the last item in here is the Glow Recipe Watermelon PHA BHA Toner. So a little bit of everything in here. Glow Recipe was actually a pretty quick line. It didn't take too long to get through it. It's just, they had a rep there that was giving you like a whole breakdown of the new product, and so it was just taking a long time to get through that part. But other than that, the line was pretty quick for that one. And moving on to Makeup by Mario. I got 2 things from them, but this bag in here is pretty chaotic, so I guess when I bump into the other one, I'll show you. Oh no, here it is. Is it this? No. I'll get to it. So one of the items that we got is the Master Pro Puff, which these always come in handy. I, funny enough, don't own anything from the Makeup by Mario collection. So this will be my first introduction to it, and it is a full-size puff. So we'll see. I'll let you know how these compare to the Dior puffs, because I do have those as well. Now, the next item that I got was from K18. I'm really excited for this. This is the Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I've been wanting to try this brand for a quick minute here, and I just haven't been able to because it's pretty expensive. So getting this, and let's see how much they actually gave us though. Okay, so this is what the sample actually looks like. Let me know down below if you think that's enough. I don't think so, not for the length of my hair, but I don't know, I could be wrong. I also noticed the bottles themselves are pretty small, so maybe you don't need a lot, but I'll circle back to that. All right, the next thing that we have here is from YSL. This is what the pouch looks like. And inside we have quite a few things. So 2 fragrance samples, the new Libre flanker called Flowers and Flames, and also the Myself lip perfume. So if there's, let's open them to take a look. Okay, so nothing too special inside the sample pouches, but there is something else here. Okay, the Lash Clash mascara was also included, and this is a sample size. Here it is. This is what it looks like. I have to try this mascara. I've heard really good things about it. I know that this is something people pick up during the holidays because it comes in a 2-pack. So if you use this mascara, let me know if you actually like it and it's one of your go-tos. I may look into this one. All right, now you remember at the beginning of my story, I mentioned Joe Malone. Oh my God, I was about to say Jimmy Choo. Joe Malone. This is the sample that everyone was waiting like 45 minutes to get. This right here, this little sample. This is all we got from Joe Malone, and the line was massive. Now, I will say the perfume is very beautiful. What's it called? It's called and I'm gonna murder this name, Frangipani flower, but it does smell very beautiful, okay? But again, that was the Joe Malone sample that was causing a craze. Alrighty, now this next item isn't labeled. I'm pretty sure that this is what I got from Urban Decay. Let me just open it to be sure. Yeah, okay, so this is from Urban Decay, and it's just a travel mirror, but it's 2-sided. So this is what it looks like on the outside, and then you have 2 mirrors on the inside. One is magnified and the other one is just regular, but that's what we got from Urban Decay. And moving on quickly, this brand right here gave us a lot. This one, Innisfree. So I got 5 of their green tea enzyme vitamin C brightening serum samples. I got 5 of these. The gentleman that came out, for people that were all the way at the back of the line, they were at one point, to try and kill the lines, they were coming out with like baskets of the samples, and I was all the way at the back. So the guy that came out for Innisfree, he was just like, here, take it. And I managed to get 5 of these. I'm not really an Innisfree fan. I haven't tried anything really from them. So if this is a serum that you use and you really like it, let me know, because I've got 5, so I'm really inclined to try this one out. But let me see. Oh, Amika. I really liked Amika. They were really fun. I got a mini Perk Up dry shampoo, which is one of my favorites, and I also got a packet of the Cure. So this is the shampoo and the conditioner. If there's anything that you should try from Amika, if you have dyed hair like me, definitely check out the Cured line. It's so good. Okay, moving on quickly to the next item. Okay, this is from Youth to the People, and this is a superfood skin drip. This is what it looks like there. Okay, and then next from Fable and Mane, I got a volumizing shampoo and conditioner. And let's see, from Costas, I got what looks like, is this a mirror? Hang on, I think this is a mirror. Yes, it is a mirror. So it's shaped on the outside like a little cupcake, and then if you turn it around, it's a mirror. Okay, now, oh, I have more Fable and Mane samples. Okay, so I actually have 2 more shampoo and conditioner packets from Fable and Mane. And then from Fenty, from Fenty Skin, I got the Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream, and this is a really nice size, really good for travel. This is 2.5 fluid ounces, so really excited to try this out. Let's see, what else is in here? And then also from Youth to the People, I got the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. This is a nice deluxe size. Let's see here. If I can open it properly. Okay, yeah, so this is a really nice size actually. There we go. Okay, and then from Charlotte Tilbury, I wasn't able to finish the line, but they came out and gave us a couple of things. So this is the Charlotte's Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer, and this is just the sample size of it. Let's see. And then from Living Proof, Perfect Hair Day High Shine Gloss. I think this is a new launch for them. And then this is the size of the product itself. Alrighty, we're almost at the bottom of the bag. From Moroccan Oil, I also have a deluxe hair oil. Everyone loves this stuff. And I also have a new product from them as well. That's the Mending Infusion Elixir that helps to seal split ends. Right here, this is what it looks like. Alright, oh, I see one more thing from Fable and Mane, and this is the Holy Roots hair oil. So right now I'm using the pre-wash oil, so this would be after you're done styling and everything, you use just the regular hair oil. And let's see, what else is all the way down here? Okay, from Glossier, I have the Glossier Rivet Eau de Perfume. I believe this is a new launch from them as well. So this is supposed to be the fruity perfume, this one. And then from Rare Beauty, I got a bracelet. That's this one right here. I also got a mini, is it this? Where is it? I also got a mini, here it is. A mini cheek blush in the shade Happy. There we go. So Rare is actually another brand that went a little skimpy because last year they gave out full-size eyeshadow palettes. They didn't do that this year. Instead, they had like a bunch of chocolates and like peanuts and things like that that you could get like a little candy bag with along with those two samples. I wasn't a fan of that, quite frankly, but it is what it is. All right, moving down to the final items. From Fresh, I have a sample packet of the cleanser as well as the Rose Face Cream. Here we go. From K Skin, I have the Island Glow Face Lotion in SPF 45. Nice decent sample size there. Also from Urban Decay, we got a black eyeliner in a little packet right here with Steal This Look on the back that tells you how to smoke out their eyeliner. And then also from Tracy Ellis Ross, I have a styling cream from the Pattern brand, which this is huge. This looks like this will last you a very long time. Okay, let's see. What else? From Replica, I have a Afternoon Delight, which this is their newest launch as well, fragrance sample. And then from, oh, two more Fresh packets. From Kiehl's, I have the Ultra Body Mega Moisture Squalane Cream. I'm excited to try this. I don't think this is a new launch from them, but I've only used the face products. I haven't used the body products. So I'm excited to try this one. And let's see, what are all these stickers? Okay, Sephora credit card program, and they also gave me a keychain, which I think I'm actually going to use the keychain because it's really cute. It has a little lady with her shopping bags from Sephora, and then they gave stickers for nail art as well. Okay, now moving on to the final items. Oh, Kiehl's gave, what are these, stickers? I have these stickers from Kiehl's too. And then Kayali, I have a sample of the Wedding Velvet Santal 35. This sounds interesting. I will probably sample this right away. And last but not least, oh, let's see, a couple more Youth to the People. I have a body cleanser, body cream. A couple more Fresh packets, same things. And let's see, what's this? From Supergoop, I have an Unseen Body Screen in SPF 40 and the Triple Prep Weightless Multitasking Moisturizer. There we go. And last but not least, from Tatcha, I have the water cream that they had in these like little vending machines, and they pop out, so I kept the whole thingy. And finally, from Makeup by Mario, I have a Rose Glow Moisturizing Plumping Lip Serum. Oh, let's swatch this. Oh, it's like a lip balm. Let's see. Oh, okay, that is a lot, and it doesn't go backwards. Okay, we'll make that work. But that's this right here, this very gooey pink thing. So we'll see how that works on the hand. And let's see, I also have a keychain from Supergoop. And from Tower 28, they gave us the Daily Barrier Recovery Cream sample. And I believe that is it. Kiehl's had this really cute theme of like New York City. So they gave us this like editorial kind of newspaper thing to go along with these Metro cards that they printed out. So if you're from New York and you're familiar with a Metro card, like I saw this and I thought it was so cute. Too bad that they don't actually work, because I would love to load this and use this instead, but it's okay. And then another cool thing that they gave us was this suction cup that you stick to the back of your phone, and then you can stick your phone to like mirrors and things like that. So I'm definitely gonna try this out, because I was actually looking for a phone case that I could use to stick to the mirror. So I'll let you know how this works. And then the final item that I have is a lollipop from the Sephora credit card branding. And that is it. That is everything that I picked up myself walking around and making these long lines so that you don't have to. And now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the swag bag, which is nowhere near as many things. So here we go. Here we go, starting off with the swag bag, which is this white one right here. Now this one is supposed to be composed primarily of full-size items. As you saw, everything that I got walking around, I think the only really full-size item that I got was the toner from Pharmacy. So let's see what's in here. Alrighty, so first item that I'm seeing is from Dennis Gross, and this is the Creamy Cleansing Oil. Here it is, really nice size too. This is 2 ounces. Next item that I'm seeing is from the Rare Beauty line. This is Find Comfort Body and Hair Fragrance Mist. And this is definitely full size as well. It's 3.3 fluid ounces. I'm wondering, no, but last year they gave full-size items a lot for as you were walking around collecting things, as well as the swag bag. So it can't be that they decided not to do. Let's see what this smells like. not, oh. 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 I don't think I like that. I have to try this again later, but this smells like it wants to be aromatherapy, but it's not. It smells like chemicals. Okay. I will try this again and then I will give you an honest opinion, because that was not a good first impression of that. Oh. Okay. Moving on to the next item. This is from Drunk Elephant, also full size. This is the Bee Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. This I'm excited to try, especially now that we're about to kick off winter. Let's see what this looks like. This is a very, very nice size. Okay, this is, yep, 1.69 fluid ounces. Really excited to try this. All right, next item is from Glow Recipe, and this is a mini watermelon glow PHA and BHA pore tight toner. Here we go. Let's go ahead and open this as well. Oh, this is cute. I love the Glow Recipe packaging. It's adorable. All right, let's see. Next item from Fable in Maine. This is the Post Wash Smooth and Shine Hair Oil. So this is half an ounce. So I don't think this is full size either. This could be like a travel size item, but this is what it looks like. Okay. Oh, this is starting to smell a little better. It smells like plants, like aromatherapy, but like planty. Maybe it just needs to like air out. Let's see. All right. Next item is from Inner Beauty Project, and this is the Slushy Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Okay, so another serum. This one looks to be full size as well. Yep, 1.7 ounces. And this is what she looks like. Okay. Next item is from Innisfree, and this is the Super Volcanic Pore Clay Mask. Got a lot of items from Innisfree. And this is what the mask looks like. Okay. Next item is a full size from Sol de Janeiro. This is a Brazilian Bum Bum Cream in the original. And I know you know what this looks like, but let me open it up and show you anyway. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a fan of this particular scent, but I will try it again because I'm open to trying things more than once. And I'll report back to you on that. The next item that we have is from Dermalogica, and this is the Daily Microfoliant. I've heard this product is really good. I still have to try this myself. Brightening rice-based powder exfoliant. You guys know I love a good exfoliator, so I will definitely be trying that. Now, the next item, oh, I got really excited when I saw that people were unboxing this. This is from Kerastase. This is the elixir, the new elixir that they've been promoting. Funny enough, I was going to buy the travel size of this to have, but then I saw someone posting their swag bag items, and this was one of them, and I was like, I hope I get it. So I decided to hold off, and here it is. Now this is a travel size. This is the 1 ounce, I believe. Yep. Oh, I'm so happy. This saved me $30 because I was really going to buy this before we left. So happy that I didn't. Now, the next item is from Natasha Denona, and it's one of the holiday mini palettes. This is the Baby Bronze palette, and it is stunning. I'm recently becoming a Natasha Denona fan. I'm using the Bronze and Glow palette. It's what I'm wearing today, in case you're wondering. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. So I'm definitely going to give this a go. And let's see what else is in here. This is from Pharmacy. This is the Green Clean Makeup Melting Balm. I believe this is a mini size. Yes, mini. This is the 1.7 ounces. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box for you guys. This packaging is crazy. Sometimes you can't open it. There we go. And that's what the mini looks like. All right. Next thing in here is from Fenty Hair. This is the Comeback Kid Instant Damage Repair Treatment in 2 ounces. So this is the packaging. And let's see. Ooh, I like the packaging. That's cute. That's what it looks like. All right, moving on. This is from NARS. Okay, this is a Afterglow Lip Shine in the shade 277 Aragon. That's what the packaging looks like. And let's go ahead and open her up. Oh, this is stunning. That is so, so pretty. Perfect for the holiday season. Let's go ahead and swatch it. Oh, that's pretty. That is so, so pretty. I think this is going to be a new favorite of mine. Yep. And that's this outer shade right here. So it's like a really burnt red. Oh, that's so pretty. I think that would look nice on every skin tone. I think that's a new favorite. Okay, moving on before we get distracted. This is from, who's this from? Oh, this is from Tarte, and this is the Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara. I haven't used a Tarte mascara in years. Let's see. I think Tarte is one of those brands that have been around for a while. They've got their oldies but goodies, but you know, people are always looking to try the new things. That's what that packaging looks like. I will try this out though, because I don't ever recall Tarte steering me wrong. So definitely gonna give that a shot. And let's see, this is from K-Skin. This is the Isle Lip Balm in SPF 30. Does this have a shade color? Doesn't look like it has a shade color. Let's see. Okay, and this is the packaging. Let's swatch to see if it has color. Oh no, it's clear. It's clear. Okay. Well, in case you're curious, that's the top swatch right there, but it's clear, so you're not going to see anything. But there you go. If you're looking for a clear lip balm, K may be the one to go to, because lately I've noticed all the lip balms are colored. All right, moving on. We've got, ooh, Valentino Born in Roma, and this is 1/2 ounce. Oh, this is nice. Hang on. Oh my god, this packaging is insane. This is nice. I wasn't expecting a 1/2 ounce fragrance, much less Valentino. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Okay, now I can't even try it because I'm still smelling the Selena Gomez thing. Oh god. Okay, next item is from LYS Beauty. This is Lash Confidence Curl Length and Volume in Influential Black. Okay, so I'm starting to see a theme of mascaras now. This is full-sized. That's what it looks like. Comment down below if you managed to subscribe when Sephora was doing the beauty boxes that were $10 a month. I remember at one point everyone was complaining because every box had a mascara in it, and we were just, I was one of those people. I was over it. I was so tired of getting mascaras over and over again. And the next thing you knew, they just canceled the subscription altogether. Okay, this next item is from Laneige. This is the Lip Glowy Balm in Berry. This, I already know I'm going to be taking it with me everywhere. I love Laneige. I love their lip products. And this is what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. There we go. That is pretty. All right, next item Have a cute little duo from Tatcha. This is the, what is this? The soft cream cleanser and the gel cleanser. Okay, so let me break it apart so you guys can see. So it's basically the purple collection or the green collection. You get to try both. Unfortunately, they're minis. Last year they gave a full-size rice wash cleanser. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Let's move on to the 7 Virtues. This is, what scent is this? Oh, Vanilla Woods. Hello. Okay, Vanilla Woods. And this looks like a roller ball. Let's open it up. Is it? Yes. Oh, but this is a very nice size. Oh, I'm excited to try this. I don't think I have anything that's vanilla as like the main note. I do have fragrances where vanilla is part of it, but I don't own anything where vanilla is front and center. So let's see. Maybe this is the one. All right, moving on. This is from Fleur. This is Missing Person, also a roller ball. I think this is more of like a deluxe size. Let's see. Yeah, this looks more like a deluxe size. There it is. Okay. Man, now I really regret spraying the body line because now I can't smell any of these things. Okay, from Urban Decay, this is All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, also in a travel size. I don't think I've ever used any of these sprays, funny enough. So this is what it looks like. Okay. I know a lot of people that swear by the Urban Decay sprays. I've never used them, so maybe I will. Now this is from Living Proof. This is the Frizz Instant Defrizzer Dry Finishing Spray. Where was this in Atlanta when I needed it? Can't wait to try that. That's one thing I struggle with a lot with my hair is frizz. So that'll come in handy. Next item is from the Sephora collection. This is Sephora Size Up Mini Mascara. This is what that looks like. I'm seeing way too many mascaras now. I'm starting to just not be interested in them anymore. This is from Danessa Myricks. This is the Infinite Chrome Micro Pencil in the shade Jade. Oh, is this green? Don't tell me this is a green eyeliner because, oh my God. I can't even open it. Oh, there we go. If this is green, I don't know how I feel about getting green eyeliner. I think I'd rather get like a bunch of black eyeliners than a green eyeliner. Let me see. I think this is green. Yep, it is green. Why would they give us, oh, uh-oh. Yeah, not a fan of this. Not a fan. It goes on really bad. And it's just, nope, not a fan of this at all. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just using it wrong. There it is on the corner of my hand. It's like a holographic green. Maybe I can use this for Halloween somehow. Other than that, I'm not a fan of that. All right, next item is from YSL. Oh my goodness, is this full size? This is a Rouge Volupte Candy Glaze in shade number 2, Healthy Glow Plumper. Let's see, I think this is full size, and if it is full size. Oh my goodness. I have to swatch this. Okay, it's the clear color, but you know what? It's full size, and that is really nice. Let me just swatch it. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, so it's clear, nothing special there, but it goes on very nicely, and it's just a nice, even distribution of product. I hope you can see it. It's this right here. Wow, I'm so happy we got a full size of that. That's so cool. All right, next item is from Glossier Cloud Paint and Cheek Blush in the shade Storm. Another sample size. And we're getting down to the bottom. We've got a Moroccan oil treatment hair oil. So this is a bigger size of the sample that I got. See how big this is? Okay, yeah. So this is a really nice deluxe size. There we go. What else? From Away, we have a body cleanser in St. Bart's. Okay. Then we have from Tower 28, we have SOS Save Our Skin facial spray. Is this supposed to be like an after sun product? I'm gonna look into this. Okay, next item from Charlotte Tilbury, Love Frequency. Is this a fragrance? I think this is a fragrance. Oh yeah, it is. It's a roller ball. Let's see. I didn't know Charlotte Tilbury had fragrances. Here it is. Love Frequency. Wow, okay. There's a handful of fragrances to try. Then we have from Amy Cole, Lip Treatment Oil in Excellence. I'm assuming Excellence is the shade name. So this is the packaging. I've never heard of this brand. I didn't even see it there. So, oh, okay. This is like a cocoa brown. Definitely not something I would wear personally, but it's nice that it's a full-size product. And then we also have from K18 Molecular Repair Hair Oil. This looks like a deluxe size product as well. Let's see. Yep, deluxe size. Here we go. And then we have a couple of fragrance samples at the bottom. We have from Love Shack Fancy Endless Dreams. Here we go. Followed by Kayali Vanilla 28. I think this is one of their more popular fragrances. I'm really drawn to this color here of the liquid actually being brown, not just the bottle. Excited to see what that's about. This is from Brand Girl Jane, Carnival. There we go. And then we also have a sample of Replica by the Fireplace. The candle by the Fireplace is delicious. Not sure about the fragrance. I haven't really smelled the fragrance, but the candle is amazing. Okay, wow, down to the final two items. We have from Fresh, a travel size soy fresh cleanser. It's a ½ ounce right here. And last but not least, we have a Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I love this cream. So does my boyfriend. It's very, very nice. There's nothing special in here in terms of anti-aging, but it's very, very hydrating. Oh my god, I think I just got lip gloss in my hair. Whatever. It's very, very hydrating. It pairs well with other products that you use. And it's not heavy on the skin, and it just does a really good job of keeping it hydrated. So if you're looking for something that just does what it's supposed to do, definitely check out this Kiehl's collection. But that wraps up this massive double unboxing. If you watched the entire thing, thank you very much for sticking by me. Let me know if you have any questions on any of these products or anything else that I mentioned regarding the SEPHORiA experience. And again, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe because I have a handful of videos coming your way. Also including Dior Holiday, which I know we all love. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.